Oh my god, it's like a full carrot. No, you pulled so many. Look how many there are. It's a little baby. Oh my god.
You pulled sideways.
I fell. Hi, welcome to Morgan Through a Lens. I'm Morgan. Today is going to be another semi-weekly vlog. Again, I'm not going to film everything I do in a week, just kind of the highlights. Today's vlog is going to be kind of short because, to be perfectly honest, I don't think I left the farm once this week. I didn't do that much. So everything you're going to see in the video is stuff that took place on this farm. I started swimming in my neighbor's pool. She's actually the woman who owns the farm and rents us this cottage. So I've started swimming at her pool. It was interesting. It's been a long time since I swam. I swam competitively most of my childhood, and getting back into it has been, like I said, interesting. I'm gonna do some laps, and it's my first time in years, I guess, doing swimming as an exercise. I'm a bit nervous, but we'll see how it goes. Yeesh, it's hot. Hi. I'm at the pool. I realized I brought my water bottle, but I forgot to fill it with water, so off to a good start. The pool's not that long. Wait, let's see if I can show you. From there to there, right? I have no idea. Maybe 10 meters? I don't know. So I actually swam competitively most of my childhood. I started on the swim team when I was, I think, 6 or 7, and then I swam on the swim team on through my childhood until I graduated high school, and then I even swam a bit in college. But it's been a while, and I'm definitely out of swimming shape. But since my back has been hurting and I don't have a really great way to exercise right now, I am gonna try swimming again. At the peak of my swim fitness, I could swim the full length of a 25-meter pool completely underwater without breathing. My lung capacity was pretty good. My dad at his peak could do 2 laps, so not that great, but still. Anyway, I want to try to get back to that lung capacity, so I'm gonna try swimming the length of this pool. I don't think it'll be too hard, but I mean, my lungs are bad, so we'll see. Also, I've invested in this nice swim cap and some goggles. These are Junior's goggles. They were the only ones at the store, so luckily they do fit. They're just a little bit tight, so. Okay, let's put this swim. It's been so long since I've worn a swim cap. All right. I also spit into my goggles because they were getting super foggy, but I didn't film that because I find it repulsive. Okay, much better. Let's go.
I'm a freak, I'm an outcast, I'm a shadow. I stand with the lost souls, looking for a hustle. Got a pulse on the streets, I'm the one you won't look in the eye, no. Yeah, well, I can see what's headed for you down there.
Don't worry, my goggles. Okay, let's try some portraits.
And soon it's coming to take everything you know. When the monster crawls out of the sea, you're gonna...
I really have no depth perception. I don't know if it's the pool or the goggles, but I have no idea how close I am to the wall. Oh, can you see me? I have a really strong feeling these goggles are gonna fall off.
Where the light ain't allowed to go, when the line gets a little blurry, you're gonna...
Stayed on, just filled with water a little bit. How was that? I can't tell. Now I'm just gonna see how far I can get underwater without breathing. Don't have high hopes for this, but I positioned you in a way that implies that I'm gonna get to the edge, so we'll see. I think I'd be happy with anywhere past halfway at this stage in my fitness.
When that monster crawls out of the sea, you're gonna need somebody like me. When your brother's got blood in the streets, you better call somebody like me. I was made in the shadows, where the light ain't allowed to go. When the line gets...
Okay, I did it. I think now I'm just gonna do some laps, so see you on the flip side.
Somebody like me, 'cause you want somebody like me. When the line gets a little blurry, gonna need somebody like me. When the monster crawls out of the sea, you're gonna need somebody like me. When your brother's got blood in the streets, you better call somebody like me. I was made in the shadows, where the light ain't allowed to go. When the line gets a little blurry, we're gonna need somebody like me. Better call somebody like me, 'cause you want somebody like me.
If you want an update on Alex's beekeeping, we got called by a woman this weekend and Alex went and removed those bees, so now we have another hive. And don't worry, they're happy and healthy and they're not gonna be killed because they're in someone's yard, so yay! Okay, this is actually kind of crazy. Alex and I were walking around the farm and we were setting up swarm traps to try to catch bees that need a home. And we were in this like covering, I guess, this like leafy covering, I don't know. And Alex is setting up his swarm trap and I look down and I see this perfect line in the leaves, like carved out. We looked at it and Alex looked at it and we were like, oh my gosh, this is a python path. This path was left by a python and we followed the path and it led to a hole in the ground, which I'm only assuming is the python's nest or home. Alex and I are still debating on whether it's called a nest. Let me know in the comments if you know what a python's home is called.
Up to the hole.
I'm not walking up to the hole.
Yeah, that's the front end.
We have yet to see a python, but we go back there quite often and check, and the path is still perfectly cleared. That means the python is coming and going quite often. I run around the farm a lot. I'm constantly going for walks in the bush and stuff, and now I'm very nervous. Also, in case you're wondering, pythons are native to Zambia, and they are royal game, which means you're not allowed to kill them. Just FYI. As you may or may not know, I've actually taken up horseback riding since I've been in Zambia. I rode a little bit as a child in the States, but not too much. But now that I'm living on a farm with access to tons of horses, I've been taking riding lessons twice a week. And I had some back injury. I know I'm so over talking about it, as well as I'm sure you're overhearing about it. But I had a back injury. I rode for a month, but I wasn't like trotting or cantering or anything. But I just started trotting again this week. I'm so excited. So I'm gonna include some footage of my horseback riding. And you'll notice a cute little Jack Russell named Pumbaa came with us this time, and he's so cute. Also, I'm still not very good at horseback riding, so if you're watching this footage and you are a great horseback rider, just keep that in mind, okay? No need to leave me comments. Good morning. It is 7 a.m. I'm headed to my riding lesson. I look cute. Got some treats for the horses. Whew, I'm tired. Yeah, let's do it.
Your feet are on the dashboard, my eyes on the road. I always knew I'd get here, I just thought I'd be alone. Trees tie the skyline, the sun is on the run. There's no turning back now, this love has just begun. And I've never, no, I've never been so sure of anything. The way you're sleeping on my shoulder, dancing in a dream. It feels like getting older, ain't as scary as it seems. When you're sleeping on my shoulder, dancing in a dream. It feels like getting older. With you is what I need. Going somewhere slowly, selling something sweet. Goodbye to the lonely, the pleasure was mine to meet. And I've never, no, I've never been so sure of settling. But when you're sleeping on my shoulder, dancing in a dream, it feels like getting older, ain't as scary as it seems. When you're sleeping on my shoulder, dancing in a dream, it feels like getting older. But when you're sleeping on my shoulder, dancing in a dream, feels like getting older, ain't as scary as it seems. When you're sleeping on my shoulder, dancing in a dream, it feels like getting older. It feels like getting older. With you is what I need.
Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this rather slow semi-weekly vlog. If you guys have any other questions or comments, feel free to leave them down below and I will try to get to them. Someone did request that I film a house tour and compare it to my Peace Corps South Africa house, so I will definitely do that. I just need to figure out when. But thank you so much for watching and I'll see you next week. Bye!